LFG add-on will not work in Classic WoW. Blizzard announced that the Classic LFG and add-on recreated the modern aspects of Modern Group Finder in Classic WoW will not work in Classic WoW. Blizzard will add restrictions to the add-on API, there it is, the add-on API, preventing this add-on from fully working. It remains to be seen what aspect of this add-on's functionality will remain, but it is good to see that Blizzard believes the add-on in its current state clashes with the spirit of Classic. There it is, dude. There it is. While Classic WoW cannot totally replicate the spirit of vanilla, due to increased knowledge, community resources, and social features like Twitch and Discord, Classic LFG went a step too far in providing in-game group finding, as that undermines the core social experience. Now let's read exactly what Blizzard has said. We've been closely following the community discussion around this add-on for Classic. Actually, let me just look at the original one, okay? Just give me a second. We won. We won. That's right, we won. We won. BFA babies, BTFO. There it is. Sorry, guys. Classic Chads win again. Let me see the rest of these. We've been closely following the community discussion around this add-on for WoW Classic, as well as analyzing it to make sure that we understand how it works. After careful examination, we believe the nature of Classic LFG is incompatible with our social design for Classic. Thus, in an upcoming patch in the weeks following launch, we will be adding restrictions to the Classic add-on API that will significantly limit this add-on and others like it. In line with what we shared at BlizzCon last year, we intend to be very careful about allowing add-on functionality that might undermine aspects of the social dynamics that are core to the Classic experience. Even in cases like this, where it's clear that the add-on author had no ill intent, it was simply providing a service to the Classic community. Ultimately, if a streamlined group finding system was something we considered compatible with Classic, we would have kept the modern pre-made group finder tool in, rather than choosing to remove it from the Classic client. It's difficult to articulate a clear-cut rule exactly when an add-on crosses the line. However, when an add-on goes beyond presenting information or presenting aesthetic customization and attempts to create an interconnected social network that relies on other players also using that same add-on, we're likely to scrutinize it particularly closely. So, what does that mean? That means we win. Let's. I want to find it. I want to see a mad. Is there a mad? Boom. There it is, boys. Thank you. I really feel for the add-on developer. If functionality like this did not exist in retail and he created this add-on, he would have been a hero. Yeah? Well, if Garrosh was the war chief during the Second War, he would have been a hero too. But it's not the Second War, is it? Haldarg. Thank you so much. LFG has no place here. No changes wins. Ha ha, BFA kids. The good guys win for once. Thank you. Grats, guys. It was fun to watch the drama for a couple of days. Hashtag no changes. Well, there it is. Some of us had faith. Good. I'm happy this was done. Wow, the Classic devs are doing an amazing job so far. Love you guys. Thank you so much for listening to the community. Good job, guys. Your persistence has paid off. Now on to our next topic. There it is. We'll win a battle. A few months later, Blizzard will do stupid things. Until then, I'll be happy. Just focus on the positives, man. Like, don't worry about shit that hasn't even happened. So an LFG add-on that is totally optional and not cross-server breaks the vanilla experience. Yet layering is okay, LMAO. You people are unbelievable. Now, okay. Okay. Are we ready for this? I mean, like, is this... I think we're going to have to respond to this. Now, it's always really good to see people that are so unbelievably fragile that they have to create alts just to post on the forums because they're afraid of having somebody make fun of their real World of Warcraft character. Okay? So let's get that in the way. Here's who we're talking about. This is someone who's so afraid extra thick is fat. Well, I mean, listen, like the point that I'm making is extra thick, so I'm not sure there's much that needs to be said. Read the replies. I mean, he's a pussy-ass bitch, that's true. Layering is used to keep an optimal vanilla experience over the long-term game. Well, the thing is like, if a person is conflating these two things, they're stupid. They're so stupid that they care about how people perceive their Warcraft character, and they have to use an alt to post on the forums because they're afraid of being made fun of or called out for being a bad player. That's what they really are. And so if you ever see somebody posting on an alt, don't even respond to what they're saying. Just make it very clear about how pathetic it is that they have to post on an alt character because they're afraid of getting made fun of on their main. And realize how fragile and pathetic a person like that must be. It's pathetic, man. Can you respond instead of commenting on the alt? It doesn't matter. It's a stupid comment. It's a stupid comment this person's making. It's two completely different things. And anybody that thinks that they're the same thing is also stupid. That's all there is to it. So you bully them? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, shut that shit down. Yeah, the thing is, like, people do this anonymously. And here's why, right? Is that if you have these people that are just doing this bullshit constantly, it creates a culture of this, like, anonymous shit talking. And whenever people have, like, a name associated and, like, tied to what they're doing, they're less likely to talk shit and be as obnoxious. It's the same as, like, on Facebook. Yeah, Kathy, you know, Aunt Kathy might be a little bit racist on Facebook, you know? But for the most part, she's not going to act the same way she's going to whenever she's on 4chan. You know what I mean? And I think that's the difference. If you have, like, it's same like in Classic WoW, right? You're not going to be as much of a fucking dick boy, because you've got all these fucking people that's going to be attached to your fucking name. So yeah, being able to have, like, some degree of accountability does matter. Who is 4chan? He's a hacker. A lot of people know about him. Most people hate him. How is it a stupid comment? Well, it's a stupid comment for a number of reasons. Because the add-on is trying to... The add-on is trying to... I'll just make a response, okay? The add-on is trying to take people away from the classic experience. Layering is supposed to preserve the classic experience in a way that is deemed to be necessary by Blizzard. This add-on is not necessary, and it intentionally takes players away from the intended classic WoW experience. That's why. Layering's intention is to create the classic WoW experience, and this add-on's intention is to remove the classic WoW experience. So, layering is trash. I didn't say layering was good. I didn't say layering is good, but layering is the best possible option. Like, they're not going to just put out the servers and have, like, a 10 million person queue, right? Chat's actually retarded. What else is new? Arguing with anyone is like arguing with what Ian said. Yeah, I mean, and the thing is that, like, literally Ian disagrees with you, right? So, like, who cares? All right, let's go all the rest of these. Thank you for clarifying and accurately assessing the community consensus on the issue. True. They responded pretty quickly to the uproar of the last 48 hours. I'm very happy they chose to defend the integrity of the game. Thank you very much, Shizard. Thank you. This is probably going to be a great player, over 400 item level. Guaranteed over 400 item level. Nah, it was misinformation spread by people defending it. It literally could be used without the chat system at all. Yeah, that's probably true. I don't really know the specifics, but I'm sure Blizzard probably understands it better than I do. Another trash can player for Classic. Listen, look, you round up, he's 400, okay? That's it. Let me scroll. Is BNet community integration being removed too? So, this is another incredibly stupid person. This is an incredibly stupid person. And what do stupid people have in common? He's posting on an all. He's posting on an all. Because he's afraid. He's too fragile to post his stupid opinions on his main character. 4,000 posts, Padre Pone. Imagine thinking BattleNet integration is the same thing as an LFG add-on. No wonder he wants to post on his alt. If people saw his main character, they'd realize how stupid he is. Of course. I mean, it makes sense, honestly. I'd do the same thing if I were him. 4,000 posts? Yikes. 4,000 posts is nothing. Like, how many posts have I ever made? I'll have to go look sometime. Let's see here. I want BNet gone so I can find people and add them. I feel like, yeah, like if they got rid of BNet, I'd be happy, but it's like unrealistic to expect that, right? It's a silly thing to even think about. Okay, very heartened to hear this response. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, how was it against the social dynamics? I have yet to see a single person actually mention this. Also, there was a comment that add-ons change the way information is displayed are okay. That is all this add-on does. Also, how are you breaking the add-on? No ring enchants. What a disgrace. What a fucking disgrace, man. What is this, dude? Just give me a second. Well, let's see here. I mean, this guy's got he's got Benediction and Anathema. How can you play the game this long and not understand that? I don't fucking know. I really don't get it. Item level is skill. Well, oh yeah, I'm sure this guy's a great player. Listen. How is it against the social dynamics? If you don't understand how an LFG add-on hurts the social dynamics of the game, I can't explain it to you. I really can't. I cannot explain it to you. What about questing add-ons? Are they a threat? They're not good, but they're not as bad. That's the way that I've looked at it. Alright, let's go to the rest of these. So it doesn't play, he's less informed or item level? Does that mean his opinion's invalid? No, because he's a multi-rank 1 gladiator. Is he? No. No, he's not. Think about that. Okay, let's go to the rest of these. Imagine thinking those are the same things. Okay, what's wrong with my hair? I don't know why it does that, man. I gotta get, like, this part of my hair, it just, like, it never does what it wants. It does whatever it wants. But it's real fucking annoying, okay? Also not clear. RFG's led to DFA being terrible. Why would Classic WoW commit the same mistakes? Because they're lazy babies, that's why. Just a second here. I'll read a few more of these, and then we'll move on to something else. Whiners ruined retail. Wine. Blizzard caves in and rewards the whining. I told you guys. I told you this is a very, very common thing. People posting on alts are the noisiest? Well, of course. Of course they are. Why are they the noisiest? It's because they're upset, and again, like it's because they feel free to talk how they really would talk and express how stupid they really are without having the fear of their stupidity be exposed by just looking at their character. You see what I'm saying? Well, 20. Yeah, I mean, this is exactly what it is. I mean, it's sad to say, but I mean, like, this is how many of these people are. Don't agree with your stupid taking God. You're stupid. See the issue? Well, no, I don't even know what you're saying. Okay, let's see the rest of this. I mentioned before, you can create groups of other people using the add-on auto-invite and without the chat. People are spreading misinformation, including the add-on's author. I'm sure that's probably true. This is one of those moments that makes me so absolutely proud of the development team for this project. I'm so satisfied with this entire development process that it feels like old Blizzard has come back to tell me it's going to be okay. I'm seriously getting kind of emotional here. LOL. He's from Moonguard. You'll have to forgive him. He's a furry. Okay, they can get emotional pretty easily, okay? Let's go to the rest of these. Yeah, that was great. Guys, something else from Relentless? Yeah, let me see here. Are there any more of these? Okay, layering only hurts vanilla farming experience of both mobs and resources. Well, okay. I don't even want to get into that again. Like, nobody understands that. Okay. The ability to create add-ons that did this in Classic existed. By championing this add-on, you being banned, you are actively against no changes. The hypocrisy around this issue is absolutely amazing. Hashtag no changes except for things I don't like, so actually lots of changes. I wouldn't expect this person to understand Classic. Seems as though they don't even understand BFA. I'm sorry, but this is pathetic. Judging people about Classic or their retail experience? Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I think that usually people that have an understanding of the game probably have more achievements than 1,000. Okay, like, let's be real. And is this person also posting on an alt? Because it could be another alt character. Yeah, this is an alt character. So they're posting on an alt character. Because, again, they're afraid of being called out for being a fucking moron. Check how long... No, this is the same thing. Well, I'm in BFA, no one plays that shit. Well, what I'm saying is, like, no, this is actually this is an alt. So this is even a real person. This is a fucking alt. I'm sorry to say, but, like, there it is. This is the person's making... How many of these posts here? This is crazy. The restriction of the LFG add-on is a dangerously slippery slope. Let's see about that. The LFG add-on breaks no TOS terms, nor is it game-breaking. Versions like it existed in vanilla, not to mention the actual Blizz-created primitive version of LFG that actually put you in auto-randomized groups. Did people use them as much as they were, and were they very effective? No. Did they exist? Yes. That brings me to the slippery slope issue. Blizzard has decided that parts of this add-on break the vision of what Classic experience it should or should not be. There are no rules on this. There is no black and white on what my Classic should or should not be. Who decides what the gray area is? Who decides what is or is not the Classic experience? Oh, I don't know. How about the people that make the game? Like, I don't know. Maybe the people that make the game who are informed by the incredibly passionate community of thousands of people giving them feedback. Oh, well, everybody has a different... Oh, my version of Classic WoW was whenever I could play LFR and kill Kel'Thuzad in LFR. Remember that? That was my version. To compare and say that there are add-ons in vanilla WoW that created this group is the most dishonest thing that you could ever say. It's like saying that AVR shouldn't have been removed in Wrath of the Lich King because somebody could have made it in Classic WoW. Like, if they remake AVR for Classic WoW, the add-on that they got rid of in Wrath of the Lich King, that doesn't mean that they should just keep it in the game. Like, it's just... AVR, remember that shit? Yeah, remember AVR? Let me see if I can show you guys. AVR add-on WoW. Look at this right here. Look how fucking ridiculous this was. Let me pause this real quick. Yeah. Watch this. Look, it's putting red circles on the ground. And it puts the circles right down there where the things are going to hit. Look at this, dude. Watch the circles. Get ready. There's the circles right there. Fucking ridiculous. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. Of course they got rid of this bullshit. What a baby add-on? Yeah, it's a baby add-on. You're right. Just like weak auras are nowadays. Exactly, and I don't like those either. Don't worry about it. I'm against all of it, man. I've always hated this trash. Okay, BFA does that? I know.
You serious?
True. True, dude. Okay, just a second there. Funny watching retail players flip out because they'll actually have to talk to other players. True. I prefer no changes. The add-on API, unless you want to deal with this. I'm not going to click on the link. Seriously, just stop. This cries some more. This is just pathetic, man. Go play retail. What's this here? Oh, jeez. One of the most frustrating trends on these forums is how people often conflate anyone with an opposing viewpoint with a retail mentality, then dismiss them for it. Often, almost everyone here is a fan of vanilla, excited for classic. Conflict arises because many of us have different ideas of what the classic experience is or should be. But whenever there is a discussion of these opposing viewpoints begins, people leap to dismiss one another as having a retail mentality and use that to dismiss them and their ideas. What are you talking about? What is this here? Retail. Okay, so this is all of the toxicity on these forums comes from retail, all of it. So let's see. So this person, classic collusion. Where's this other post here? Homeless. What the fuck is this guy even saying? Asking the creators make WoW a sub fee as a consumer. What is this guy even talking about? Okay, now he's wrong. I'm wondering, like, what I'm trying to find is where he got called a retail mentality, right? That's basically what I'm waiting to see. Okay, let's see. Let me see if I can find it. People that don't want to pay to play. Yeah, I think so. What a wholesome post. There's nothing else really too interesting here. I was expecting to see a lot more angry posts. It doesn't really seem like this person's particularly angry. Okay, let's see here. Earlier tonight, I had similar comments made towards me just for saying talent tree respec costs seem annoying. Well, they are. Well, they are. Like, they're totally annoying. Like, fuck yeah. It's expensive as hell. And you know what? If you don't like it, you can play retail. That's it. They're supposed to be annoying. They're a prohibitive cost. Just go play retail. What do you want? What do you want? Like, yeah, obviously, like, yeah, they suck, right? I can understand. Okay, they're like, everybody is going to express frustration with certain things in the game. I get that. Everybody's going to express frustration. I do it, you do it, everybody fucking does it. But the difference is that I don't want the game to change. I might say, I fucking hate the fact that I can lose a duel to a mage every time. But I don't want the game to change. It was only it was as though merely expressing dislike for an aspect of Classic, I was advocating for change, and clearly the game just wasn't for me. That's not to say that such a response isn't often warranted. I can remember people were advocating actual retail changes or whatever. But I feel as though, as of late, it's being applied more loosely. It makes any kind of meaningful discourse difficult to have if people are bludgeoning each other with this stinky retail sympathizer brick. It feeds this really toxic antagonism towards retail and its player base that does the Classic community no favors. Actually, I agree with him. Like, if he doesn't actually want them changed, then, like, yeah, I agree with him. Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, no, I totally agree. How do we deal with the Devil Storm Mafia? Just go kill them. Get more people, just go kill them and kill the mobs for yourself. It's easy. Here's the thing. Yeah, change layer. Bad players in retail will be told to go to Classic. Yeah, because it's a lot easier. You're right. Devil Storm Mafia is against TOS. See, I don't know if it's against TOS or not. Like, any sort of economy abuse is against TOS. Like, technically, it's against TOS. So, is Devil Storm Mafia TOS because of economy abuse? I don't know. I really don't know. And same with like cross-faction collusion, etc. It's really kind of hard for me to say whether that's the case or not. I'm not sure. One thing I will say though is that I hope, obviously, that Blizzard doesn't go overboard. Cross-faction collusion, it's TOS. No collusion, no obstruction. Total witch hunt. Okay, let's see here. Retail, yeah. I do agree with what he's saying. Obviously, people can express frustrations with Classic, and at the same time, not necessarily have to go back to retail. Like, there are a lot of things that frustrate me about Classic, and I think that's okay to express that. The only problem is that whenever you take that expression and then move that into, I don't like this, so this should happen, right? That's what I don't like. That's the problem. Let me see if I have any more of these that are worth reading, okay? Shame on Icy Vein. I don't want to read that. It's time to freak out. Now, who gives a fuck? Let's see. Classic is definitely not vanilla. Well, of course it's not the same thing. Classic WoW, take me home. Blamo, dead on arrival. LGBT BG faction realm poll. Okay, it's got 2,000 fucking posts on it. I'm sure that's going to be productive to look through. Let's see if I can find the rest of these. Help me decide. Buy a new chair in honor of Classic. YOLO Night Elf. Jesus Christ. At least pretend not to be a jerk. Remember, whenever you're heading to a thorium deposit or a mage royal, and just before you get to it, an unnoticed mob attacks you. Then, as you're fighting it, Asmongold slips in and starts harvesting the node. Oh man, dude. Oh man, dude. Why would he do that? I used to do that all the time, man. It was so fucking funny. I like the comment. Yeah, that was really, really good. I do this shit all the time. Bellier's new video. Yeah, we'll watch Bellier's new video in just a little bit, man. Relax. You want to ban all add-ons in Classic. Classic isn't the game for you. How are people that fucking stupid, man? I don't get it. The skeletons. Instead of the skeletons dropping exactly where you die, a random direction, and a few yards, this would solve the spelling bad words problem. That's very true. This is very important, okay? If you look at this picture right here. This right here. You see this? This is a young Alpha Asmongold. Right after we just got done with a massive world PvP event at the Dark Portal, and those are the skeletons and the bones of my enemies below me. We run this game. Yes. I do think that they need to make the skeletons happen again. Bring back the skeletons, Blizzard. I want to see fucking seas of skeletons after a world PvP battle. I want to see the entire path between Hillsbrad and fucking Terran Mill, South Shore and Terran Mill. I want to see it paved with the blood and the bones of their enemies. Oh, but they can spell the N-word. Just make the skeletons spawn at a random location 5 yards away from where your player originally died. Problem solved. Problem fucking solved. There, it's done. That's all you need to do. Just literally make it to where, like, whenever your character dies with the skeletons, that as soon as the character dies, it automatically chooses a location within 5 or 10 yards of your character's death, and it puts the skeleton at that location. That's it. Boom. Problem fucking solved. Problem fucking solved. SJW? Well, Blizzard just doesn't want to have people spelling the N-word with that shit. I mean, it's not SJW or anything. They just don't want to have that happen, okay? I want to actually look right here. Let's see. Who are the people that are actually in this raid? So this guy... There's Cora. There's Cora right there. Let's see. Who else is there? Cora, Congregate. This was my my guild master, and he was the one that that quit the guild, and he gave the guild master to like a random person right there, and he got really, really mad and actually quit the game over it. Dark Savior was one of our officers. Palash, he was actually a friend of mine. I still play with him. We got Realm First, Silver Challenge mode back in Mists of Pandaria on like the second day of the expansion. Queecoddle quit the guild. I recruited him myself, actually, during Dragon Soul, and he quit the guild during Hellfire Citadel because he overheard an officer conversation where I said that he had a bad attitude. And Foursquare was he was one of our raiders. Not really a whole lot to say about him. Let's see if there's anybody else here that's, worth knowing. I remember so many people, man. This was like his alt, though. This guy would just get so fucking mad all the time. I actually played with Palash and BGs the other day. It's actually crazy that I still know all these people, and I still interact with them. Let me go ahead and read some more of these, okay? Lobbins donated $50 from McConnell's PC. Thank you very much. I appreciate that very much, man. Let's see here. Asmongold, here's the $5 to McConnell. I've been watching you in the past couple of months. I've not only got back in a while during that time, but also excited for Classic. Hope you have a great day and that you get your mounts. Thank you very much, guys, sir. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Here you go. McConnell, much love to you both. Butterstick, thank you very much for the $20. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Yo, Iceman, I've been watching you for about half a year now. I dig your stream. I only played WoW during Kata. Going into Mist, I haven't really played since then, but seeing your classic WoW streams made me hype for the game. Awesome streams. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, man. Let's get McNugget his PC. Love you both. Von Siren, thank you very much for the $5. I appreciate that. You can use Cogshanks and find their mains in the forums. I don't want to deal with that. It just takes too long. Stay the way you are, McConnell. You're a cool dude. Hope you have fun with your PC. Now shut up and take my money. Oh, and you were fine as well, SCG. I don't know what SCG is. Stone Cold Gold. Keep up the good work. Greetings from Germany. Thank you. Steigen, thank you very much for the $20 as well. I appreciate that. EU Realm Names, thank you very much.